Today, I'm going to walk you through how to create a Cloudflare account step by step. By the end of this video, you'll not only have your Cloudflare account up and running, but you'll also have your website ready to benefit from Cloudflare's security and performance features. Whether you're completely new to Cloudflare or just want a refresher, you'll find everything you need right here. Let's dive in. The first thing you want to do is head over to the Cloudflare homepage. Up at the top right, you'll notice a bright Sign Up button. Go ahead and give that a click. This is your gateway to all the tools and protections Cloudflare has to offer. Now, Cloudflare actually gives you a few different ways to create your account. If you want, you can continue with Google, continue with Apple, or even continue with GitHub for this walkthrough. I'm going to continue with Google simply because it's fast, easy, and many of us already have Google accounts. But honestly, any of these options will work. Just pick the service you're most comfortable with. If you prefer not to link another account, that's totally fine too. You can always sign up using your email address. Just enter your email. Choose a strong password, something unique and not used elsewhere, because we want your account to be secure, and move on to the next step. After you enter your details, Cloudflare will ask you to check a box that says, "I'm not a robot." This step might seem simple, but it's really important for your security. It's Cloudflare's way of filtering out bots and making sure you're human, not someone trying to spam the service. Once that's done, click the Sign Up button to continue. Now comes a quick but important part: email verification. Cloudflare is going to send you an email to the address you just used to sign up. Head over to your inbox and look for their message. It should arrive within a minute or two. Sometimes these emails end up in the promotions or even spam folder. So if it's not in your main inbox, don't panic, just check those tabs. When you find the email, open it up and click the unique link inside. This step confirms that you own the email address, and it's critical to keep your account secure. Once you're verified and logged in, Cloudflare immediately prompts you to add a site, or sometimes it says add a website or application. This is where you'll connect your own site to Cloudflare's system. Just type in your domain name, for example, yourwebsite.com, and click Add Site. You don't need to include HTTP or www. Just the domain. Next up, you'll need to choose a plan. If you're just starting out or testing, the free plan is a solid choice. It gives you many of Cloudflare's best features, like basic security and performance upgrades, without any cost, so go ahead and select that one and click Continue. Cloudflare will then scan your existing DNS records. This part can take a minute, so just let it do its thing. DNS records are basically the address book for your website, telling the internet how to reach you. Take a moment to review the list, make sure things look right, and then click Continue. You're almost there. Now Cloudflare will provide new name servers for your domain. Think of these like new signposts for internet traffic to follow. You'll want to log in to your domain registrar. That might be GoDaddy, Namecheap, Google Domains, wherever you bought your domain, and update the name servers there to match Cloudflare's. If you haven't done this before, don't worry, your registrar's website usually has a section specifically for name servers or DNS settings. Just replace the old entries with the new Cloudflare ones. Finally, be aware that DNS changes don't happen instantly. Sometimes you'll see everything live in a few minutes, but it can take up to 24 hours for the new name servers to update globally. So grab a coffee, check back later, and soon you'll be fully protected and optimized by Cloudflare. And that's all there is to it. If you found this guide helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. Drop a comment if you have any questions at all, or if you hit any snags during setup. And don't forget to subscribe for more step-by-step tutorials just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.